fans, thanks for clicking on the Dreaded D-Rose report. If I sound kind of funny today, I mean funnier than usual, because last night it's so cold around here, I got my tongue stuck to a stripper pole. I've been talking right since. Hey, Monday's Raw, by the way, we saw WWE air 2 vignettes hyping something for February 22nd, 2011. 2-2-1-1-1. Anyway, the day after WWE Elimination Chamber, it's now appears WWE has inadvertently given away the surprise of what 2-2-1-1-1 means. The February 22nd, 2011 edition of Raw takes place from the Save Mart Center, Fresno, California. Save Mart Center website has posted their preview for the main event, hyping the return of The Undertaker. Anyway, video hyping the Undertaker's return has been posted on the area's website, and I think you can check it out maybe online, but didn't take long for somebody to figure it out. Well, it's still possible that the February 21st, 2011 video that aired on Raw are, for another return, maybe debut, scheduled for the same time or same night. The area website just let the spoiler out for WWE. You never know, it could be Taker and Awesome. Alright, Minnesota Twins star Brendan Harris, he was in New York State this weekend with WWE legend hacksaw Jim Duggan, helping to raise money for the Ronald McDonald House charities. Harris wrote on his Twitter, he's even bigger in person. He's the best. If you're not a fan of hacksaw, you probably don't like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, or America. Anyway, actor-singer Jennifer Hudson, know her? Wife of Otunga. Anyway, she was backstage at Royal Rumble Sunday, helping her, coaxing her boyfriend, helping him out. And, oh, by the way, Shane McMahon, remember him? He's working in China on a new pay-per-view company. Eric Bischoff, by the way, mentioned about Booker T and Kevin Nash on the opener of last night's TNA Impact taping. Bischoff said they both won't be here, and said Nash called him, but he told him to take the money and get a new action figure, dyed his hair, and do it. Anyway, regarding Booker T, Bischoff says, who cares what he's doing? Alright. Former WWE diva Lauren C. Mayhew, she's going to be performing at the Aqua Lounge, Beverly Hills, this Thursday night. Swimming? I don't know. Chris Jericho noted on his Twitter that the delivery date for his new Undisputed book on Amazon.com pre-orders has been moved up to Friday, February 4th through the 10th, 10 days ahead of schedule. If you're a book reader. WWE website pointed out Sunday night that Edge was paying tribute to his former tag team partner Christian at the end of Royal Rumble when he used the kill switch to defeat Dolph Ziggler and World Heavyweight title match. And noted before, Christian could be returning to action fairly soon. Of course, Edge had his finisher banned, the spear. WWE did his Knucklehead DVD, hosted by The Big Show, will be released in stores across North America on February 8th. DVDs previously was back in November, I guess, going to be at Walmart exclusively WWE Studios with Knucklehead. Alright, WWE is going to be airing a 2-hour special from recent John Cena Experience DVD set on pay-per-view beginning March 1st. If you got any extra money after all the other pay-per-views, order that set. Big Show will be appearing tomorrow, Wednesday the 2nd, at Walter E. Washington Convention Center in Washington, D.C. at the D.C. Auto Show. Show's autograph signing starts around 6 p.m., don't know how long. The emll promotion in Mexico sent out a press release saying that despite reports that Mistico is signed with WWE, he's still under contract with them and will work all of his commitments. So there. He's going to take him away totally. WWE will tape tonight's NXT and this week's SmackDown from the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles, Long Island, New York. My fault. Announcement for SmackDown so far is Edge and Kelly, odd combination, versus Layla, Michelle McCool, and Dolph Ziggler with Edge's world title on the line. Advertised locally is Edge and Rey Mysterio taking on Kane and Alberto Del Rio, with Big Show being special guest referee. During an interview with Brian Fritz of fanhouse.com, Chris Jericho said that he may be returning to the ring soon. He said, I considered it always because it's not like it was in 2005 when he took off. He said, I was sick of wrestling. Jericho told Fanhouse, he said, sick of it may be a harsh word. How about disenchanted, he says. I guess that's a better word. Said, I wasn't disenchanted when I left in September. It was just my contract was up, and that was it. So there was other things to do, and, you know, now I've done it. Well, maybe he's on his way back. On its contractual status with WWE, Jericho said, I mean, there's a deal on the table, and the deal on the table, that's 90% done. There's going to be a couple of minor things to hammer out. So he should be back. Could be imminent. After last night's Raw and Royal Rumble, there was, here's the plan for WrestleMania so far, 27. So far, scheduled for WrestleMania is John Cena taking on The Miz, likely for the WWE title. Alberto Del Rio taking on Edge for the World Heavyweight Championship title. Undertaker taking on Wade Barrett. Randy Orton taking on CM Punk. The Corre versus Nexus, probably on maybe a 3-on-3 match. Triple H taking on Sheamus. Is that enough to make you buy yet? Alright, what am I looking at here? Jerry Lawler is scheduled to be the part of WrestleMania, by the way, and wrestle. Look for his storyline with Michael Cole to peak in Atlanta. So I don't know if he's going to be wrestling Cole, Miz, Cole be the referee. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, in case of Taker versus Barrett, if Taker can't work singles match there at the, there's a backup plan. It's going to be Kane and Taker versus 4 members of the Corre. No word yet, whether that's going to be happening. We'll, so far, Taker thinks he's going to be able to go one-on-one. And as far as celebrities for the 27th show, WrestleMania that is, it's been noted that WWE's not announced not one yet. And they usually do on the Raw after Royal Rumble, but we'll see. Kevin Nash, by the way, appeared on ESPN Radio reported that last night to talk about his return to WWE and more. You can check it out on ESPN Radio. And Nash noted, though, that WWE did fly him out of Daytona Beach, Florida, so he could be. It would be easier on him to get there. Instead, if TNA would have flown him out of the state, he would have had to have driven from his home in Orlando 90 miles, opposed to a few miles when traveling with WWE. Nash talked about how nice the accommodations were while staying in Boston. 90 miles is nothing to drive. Anyway, former world champion notes that he signed paperwork, had a physical upon his arrival at the arena, by the way. That's Nash. And anyway, Nash said he spent about a half an hour with Triple H before shooting photos and videos with the WWE staff. He met with Vince McMahon before hanging out with Triple H and Stephanie, where he went over plans for the Royal Rumble with Triple H. Nash noted that he's talked to people from THQ makers of SmackDown vs. Raw video game, and while he was at the Rumble, Nash got a little bit going for him all at once. Nash said that he's signed to a Legends contract and will meet with WWE officials on Wednesday of this week to talk about what's up next. Under the Legends deal, Nash will likely be involved with things like action figures and DVDs and stuff. Alright, WWE released a new t-shirt for the Corre as well as the WrestleMania 27 merchandise, so get your wallets out. Alright, I think that's about all I can get away with before I run out of time, but it's Vince McMahon's idea to have Hornswoggle featured with John Cena at the Royal Rumble, by the way, on Saturday. Word is that Vince thought Hornswoggle's being in the center stage at the Rumble would be a good way to reintroduce his character. Experts say Hornswoggle was haven't been over for a few weeks, months. Hey, thanks you guys.
I gotta go.